Luke P is commenting on Madison's fantasy suite drama, and Bachelor Nation is divided on their comparison. But before we give you all the details, if you're new here, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell so you don't miss out on any updates. Okay, so this week's episode of The Bachelor was fantasy suites, and before jetting off to Australia, Madison took Peter aside to express that it would be difficult for her to continue if Peter decides to sleep with the other women. After Peter ultimately reveals he was intimate with at least one of the other two final women, it looks like Madison will most likely be sending herself home. Bachelor Nation found itself divided over whether or not this was a Luke P situation. Remember Luke P from Hannah Brown's season of The Bachelor in that moment when he told her, quote, "I just want to make sure you're not going to be sexually intimate with the other relationships here." While Hannah swiftly sent Luke packing, telling him he didn't have the right to question her morals, which fans across the board applauded. After watching this week's episode, Luke shared, "My face when the fantasy suite situation is too familiar." With that being said, I haven't been watching this season, but I got the lowdown and I'm proud of Maddie Prue for standing firm in her convictions. Keep doing you, girl. Now, many fans see no connection between these two instances and think Luke made it all about Hannah's actions and controlling her choices, and Madison was just explaining the standards she set for herself and the choices she'd be making. One fan tweeted, "I've come here to say this, hashtag Team Madison, that's all." Maddie Prue was honest and eloquent and not Luke P at all. Stop making that comparison. Maddie never demanded / forbid Peter from anything. She was poised and graceful and honestly brave. And another shared, "Let's shut this down before it starts. Madison isn't judging Peter for his choice to have premarital sex. She just wants someone who will put her first and wait till they get married. Luke P is an egotistical misogynist who shames women for having sex. I rest my case." Now, like I said earlier, Bachelor Nation is divided, and there are plenty of people who not only see the comparison, but feel Luke was given an unfair treatment, like this fan who tweeted, "What Madison is doing is literally the same thing Luke P did last season, yet she's not getting any over it. Like, come on." Now, Peter himself recently told E! News he didn't feel like Madison gave him an ultimatum. Take a look.
I don't really consider it an ultimatum. I don't. Did it make for a very hard, difficult week? Absolutely. But it was her expressing her heart to me, and that's what I asked all the women to do the very first night.
Interesting, right? That's all the drama I have to share with you today. Have you guys picked a side? Let us know down in the comments, and before you go, be sure to subscribe to our channel, ring the bell, and then click right over here to watch another new video. As always, I'm your host, Fiona Zaring. You can follow me on socials at Fiona Zaring, and I'll see you guys next time.